So it's magical margarita in the fall, just before the equinox. If you don't know me, I've been following a Swan family for 2017. There's a whole playlist. And I've been learning a lot about the swans. And learning about myself. So I had an insight on last weekend. And the ugly duckling from Women Who Run with Wolves. And a week later, there's a new development I found out, that the swans are sacred to the goddess Brigid, as well as Aphrodite. But Brigid, and I'll tell you why I'm telling you all this, because it's just showing that, like the swan, I've surrendered my life to the goddess, the lady, and because she gives me insights when she will. So the insight today was oh boy, the insight today with Brigid is I have a bag down here of books that I brought. Let me just show you. It said, like, because the swans are going away, and that's their island there where they sleep. So animals speak, and the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud and Jessica Macbeth. So my last video, I was talking about the ugly duckling analogy, and I shared about Doreen Virtue too. So she's renounced the fairies, and I showed a video and did a Facebook Live discussion. So on the backs of that, and I actually, I got vulnerable with some more of my story, so then I had to pull within and just do a bit more healing. So in that time of the dark mother, I'm researching, because I don't want to give you, what I've learned about the goddess Dana or Danu. There's many ways of saying it, and the fairies. So I learned that, but you can learn in anywhere the legend. There's the Celtic Times that talks about the Great Mother, Dana, and the fairies, and that she was transformed into the goddess Brigid. Well, I didn't know that. And then, but I knew that Christianity made her Saint Brigid. Okay, so so she's been, protecting me, because she is one of my patron goddesses, along with Aphrodite. And they are both, as I said, the swan is their totem. But there's the dark goddess. So just as we're coming up to the equinox, it's like, well, how come I didn't know any of this before? So there's the 4 directions. Well, with Brigid, she's always been known as the triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, Crone. And that's just all I ever knew. But I knew there was the dark goddess, like of Kali and Lilith, and, I'm being very close and learning about their cycles and rhythms. And that it's something that's never talked about in, really in our society, that it's okay to grieve and go into the darkness. And that's what winter is. And so that's the goddess part that's really been cut off. So the way I read it today, Did I bring it? If I brought it. So there's the maiden, and that would actually, in Ted Andrews, like this is he's my Bible guy, because I awaken my magic through nature, right? It's the easiest path to awaken your magic. And his other book, Nature Speak, and in the Nature Speak is all rituals for the equinoxes and solstices. So I've been, that's how I live my life, ceremonially and in celebration, but always in tune and honoring the equinoxes and solstices, and generally the full moons as well. It's been 20 years, my path. Either I'm, doing it alone or online or in, physical sisterhood. So he's got the fall as the beginning of the hero's journey, and that's like the jester, the fool. And in the maiden, it's the birth, right, and growth. And then the next one is the bright mother, and she's nurturing. And then the next one is the lady of autumn, who usually is the crone, right? And look at these beautiful flowers. And then there's the dark lady. So I'm communing with this dark lady, and definitely, I'm in co-creation mode. I said I'm a creative crone. Well, this week coming up, I'm doing a new moon to Brigid now. And look at that, when the dark lady is, when you surrender, the death process, she holds you when you're grieving. You go down there and you meet her, and then she brings you back renewed, right? So it's beautiful to have a relationship with the dark lady and the crone. So yeah, which one? You can be all three, doesn't matter what your age. That's what Brigid teaches. And the fire. Oh, okay, look at this. Okay, I gotta tell you this. So in Doreen's cards, right? Brigid is don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So, yeah, we're going to be playing and praying in our body. And I'm calling it a mystical goddess workout instead of mystical goddess yoga. Let me know which one you'd like better. So that's a gift that I just got, and it's a teaching. I'm in a teachable moment. We all are, as we move into being swans. The beauty and grace of surrender, and the ease and the fun and the flow, the ecstasy. That's what we're going to build on Wednesday, new moon, September 20th. My sisters are invited. And to be the rebel, to, the only rebel I need to be is just to keep walking my magic. So, yeah, I usually do solstice and equinoxes cards because the veil's thinnest. And I'm definitely going to do it again. Right, even on... anyways, you'll get a link. This is because this goes to awakenmagic.com community. So I always send links, and except I won't be reading her cards. I'll be reading Brian's, and probably the medicine women cards. So yeah, being my medicine woman self. Wild one. Why did it take me all this time to learn that I've been fighting for my wild child, my wildish nature? And really it's my tribe. And sparkle on.